What's up, dude? Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I have a case that is very similar to another one that I've covered, but that one did really well, so I guess people maybe like these kinds of cases. Let me know in the comments down below how you feel about it, but let's just jump right into it. Coco Berthman, 28 years old, is a well-known human rights advocate and a survivor of sex trafficking of 15 years at the hands of her own parents in Germany. She claims that her family trafficked her for the first 15 years of her life until she finally ran away from home and got away from that life and all the horrific things that were going on. Since then, she has shared her story publicly in multiple settings to try to raise awareness for sex trafficking. However, Coco was investigated at the beginning of February after the police received a tip that she was falsely stating she had stage 3 mantle cell lymphoma cancer in order to obtain funds for treatment. The complaint has stated Coco has been a habitual liar throughout the years, claiming Coco's mother was sending people to the United States to kill her. She had a stage 4 cancer, which was miraculously cleared, and she had been raped on many occasions. She claimed that her parents sexually assaulted her as well. A GoFundMe account had been created in order to help Coco with the expenses and had even raised $10,000 as of February 10th of 2022. The fundraiser was titled Help Coco Fight Cancer. The bio claimed that Coco has an aggressive cancer and her prognosis is unknown at this point, but the average survival rate is 30% with a life expectancy of only 2 to 5 years, so things are not looking good for her. The friend who started the fundraiser said that Coco showed her medical records indicating that she had been diagnosed with cancer in January. The police said that the friend wasn't outright asked to start the fundraiser, but Coco had expressed financial concerns to the creator of the account due to the treatments being expensive. A detective on the case tried to contact Coco by phone due to her being too weak to meet in person. Coco stated she had been diagnosed with mantle cell lymphoma and was being treated at the Huntsman Cancer Institute, South Jordan police had written in the affidavit. Coco had allegedly left the Huntsman Center because she couldn't be treated with chemotherapy and had been working with specialists in Alaska and Chicago on alternative treatments. Coco stated that she did have records and would be sending me a copy via email, stated the detective, according to the affidavit. The officer waited to be emailed and emailed the medical records from Coco, but Coco never followed through with the email. The cops served warrants to the Huntsman Cancer Institute and the Utah Division of Occupational and Professional Licensing to try to figure out which medications had been prescribed to Coco, but police ended up finding out that Coco had never actually been a patient at the Huntsman Cancer Institute. Furthermore, the only medication that had been prescribed to Coco was anxiety medication, police wrote. And after contacting the doctor in Alaska that Coco was allegedly seeing, the police found out that she never was actually a patient of that doctor. The doctor actually had nothing to do with cancer treatment. They were a specialist in treating post-traumatic stress disorder. When the cops went to confront Coco, she completely changed her story. She claimed that she was actually seeking treatment at the Intermountain Medical Center and not Huntsman. Coco attempted to look through her Intermountain account on her phone to provide medical documents, but failed to provide any documentation of her cancer diagnosis, according to the affidavit. She was arrested on Wednesday, February 16, 2022, after police confronted her about the holes in her story, stating the doctors she stated she was working with were contacted and they had never even heard of her. And also, people claim that maybe she wasn't actually a part of sex trafficking, but that kind of thing, I just feel like it isn't right to just dismiss it and say that it's not true, because if it is, that would be truly heartbreaking. But that is it for me today. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please be sure to give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. If not, totally cool. Thanks for hanging out with me. But for those of you that will be back tomorrow for another True Crime Courier video, I will see you tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. Bye guys.